Good morning. It's Monday. It's been Monday. It's Monday, April 27th. My name is Terry Morgan, and we are here for the mid-morning stretch. These are some stretches that I have from my previous studies in Tai Chi, as well as some dance things. It looks like the stream looks okay online. I'm struggling with some lighting issues and some technical issues today. It's been Monday. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to do our outward stretch. Hands circle to the front. And center. Up along the center line. Stretch up, reach out, stretch out over the legs, use your legs, stretch out as far as you can go. And roll up through the back, one vertebra at a time. And you'll see that I'm pretty much back for most of this. The side stretch is not so much. And reach out. Roll up. As you stretch out, breathe out. As you roll up, breathe in. So breathe in. And breathe out, relax the breath, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Last time. Relax the shoulders, bend the knees, stretch out over the legs. Pat the cat. And fingertips separate, hands return to your sides. Alright, so as we do these stretches, I'm talking about roll up through the back. I'm going to cover that just a little bit. Because it's really important to me. Alright, we're here-ish, and you have the vertebra in the tailbone, up into the lower back, mid-back, and the upper spine. As we roll up, you're looking for your tailbone. Mine's about here. And I'm going to drop that. And then I'm going to take the vertebra right on top of it. And I'm going to take that one. And I'm going to take the next one. And 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 the next one. You think about it and keep going. Think about little building blocks. That as your body comes up, as you're bringing your body up, each one of those blocks sets. One by one. I'm going to go back to my Grey's Anatomy book and knowing your body. And if you think of your spine as this single piece, this single thing, it's not. It's a bunch of pieces all put together in a really pretty unique way. And what you want to pay attention to is the same as with any other joint in the body that we're using, wrist, elbow, shoulder, all of the hips, right? You want to open those joints in the back, relax, stretch the back, right? There's TV commercials for relax the back and stretch the back and do this, and it's an important thing to do. As we change direction, right? So we stretch out. As we come up one by one, build up. For the second stretch, our inward stretch, we're going to reverse that. So instead of building up, we're going to roll down one vertebra at a time. All right? As you come up, pay more attention to holding through the abs, hips, the ribs in the front. Relax as much as you can. Use your legs. Relax as much as you can through the back. Do not put the work on the back. The work goes through the legs and the abs and the cross muscles in the front, okay? I'm going to face this way. Hand circle to the front. Come back to center. Up along the center line. Stretch up. Just reach up with the fingertips. And bring the elbows down. Drop the wrist. Drop the fingers. Follow the fingers down. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Take the weight into the legs. Use your legs. Use your abs. Don't use your back. Let your back relax into this. Roll down. Weight into the legs. Reach out. Hold with your abs. And one more time. Now I'm going to talk about those muscles for a minute because they're important. It's like petting the cat. It's important to pet the cat. Very important to pet the cat. And hands return to your sides. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this just for a second because it's really, 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 really important to me, and if you're working out, it's good to know. So we have this large muscle that goes up and down front. It's called the abdominis rectus. Keeps us upright. Big, long muscle. Looks kind of like a hot dog bun, maybe. You have to imagine. There's lots of imagination that goes with, right? So it's long and it's solid. It goes here to here, roughly. All right. Then we have set of muscles that connect here in the rib that come across, connect to the other side and the other hip. Stretches. Nice stretch. Okay. Think about if you have let's say you have a web. That's kind of that's pretty much what you're thinking about here. I've got cross muscles here and here. These are both going to pull in, right? So this pulls in, this pulls in, this pulls up. If this isn't working, when you come up, you're going to feel more of the strain right here in your lower back. You do not want that. You do not want that. I do not want that today especially, but we don't want that at any time. So we want to focus on, I'm going to cross here, hold this in, pull this up. And I talked about this area of the leg. This is probably one of the strongest muscles in the body. And we want to, the biceps femoris, this one I remembered. We want to take the weight here. So as let me make sure I got my legs in the picture here. As I come up, right, I'm going to drop my weight into my legs so that this is not doing very much work at all. This is. Do again. Feet about shoulder width apart. Pay attention to where you should be holding. Which muscle groups do you want to pay attention to? All right? Stretch up. Fingertips up. And relax the shoulders. Drop the elbows. Drop the wrists. Follow the fingers down. Roll down. Grab the cat's tail. Pat the cat. All right, right here. Into the legs. Stretch out. Hold here. One more time. Pat the cat. She thinks it's a game. She's enjoying this. Just playing. Play is good. We like to play. All right. So as you circle, pay attention to, we're going to do side circles in just a second. Pay attention to which muscle groups you're engaging, which ones you can let relax for a minute, right? So if you don't have to use them, let them rest. If you need them, they should be engaged. Okay? I'm going to face you. You're going to go to your left. I'm going to go to my right. Hand circle to the front. And come back to the center. Up. Your left. And I'm not going all the way down on this one. But it was better than last week. And come on up. Use your legs. And stretch out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come to center. Turn around, go to the right side. Better over here. Cat. It's good to have cats. It's good to have pets. Pets are good. She knows. And we just one more time. Breathe out. And breathe in. Come center. Elbows drop down. Wrists. Fingertips. Hands return to your sides. Alright, yeah, she has made a game out of this. Haven't you? I said, yes, I have. Alright, let's do some floor stretch. Wow. Floor stretches. See? Much better now. Both feet flat on the floor. Knees flat or as close as you can get them. Hands turn inward. So, elbows up. And we're going to pull up and rock forward. Push as you rock back. Support your body as you rock forward. I'm going to try and open up the hip. So as you push down here, think about pulling all of this up. Keep the weight more on the arms than on the torso, right? This is pulling up. This is going to take the weight as you roll forward. This is taking your weight. Doing two things, actually. It's holding your body so that you can release the hip and not have to strain anything while you're going forward. It's also helping you push down on your knees so that your knees will get closer and closer to the floor, which at that point means that your hip's pretty open, right? Rock forward. This, let's say this is 1, we're going to do 8. Go forward 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Now, each time we rock forward, and we're going to do this with the half, one leg out, one leg in, just a second. As we rock forward, right? Each time, you can get a little bit closer to the floor. Just a little bit closer. So that over time, you can develop a greater stretch in the hip. It's not what you can do today. It's, I can do this today, and tomorrow maybe I can do just a little bit more. And the day after that, just a little bit more. As you accumulate that, as you develop that, you'll find that there's some other things that will come with that are very beneficial. All right, left leg out, right leg in. And this time, where am I going with the hands? I'm going to go here. All right, so left hand inside of the left leg. Right hand is pressing down on the knee. And you're going to go forward. We could go to the side, but we're not. We're going to go forward this time. So, 1. And we'll do this 8. 2. Pull up here. 3. That big long muscle in the front, use it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Okay? Change legs. You know, I put a lot of emphasis on the back, and it's super important. If you have, let's say I got a little hurt finger, I bumped my finger, all right? Not a big deal. I can keep it out of the way. I can deal with that. If that little bump is on is in my spine someplace, everything else kind of hurts. So we want to take special care of the back. We also want to take special care of the knees. Everything else is important too, but those two are the ones that you really want to pay attention to. All right, so hand on the thigh, hand on the knee, and stretch forward. 1, 2, 3. As you stretch forward, reach up and reach out over the leg. Up, out over the leg. 5, I think. 6, 7, 8. All right, Cat. Say hi, Cat. This is Shin. Shin is helping today. Fu is taking her nap. Side. Yeah, both legs. I don't have a wall here, but for those of you who would like to widen your stretch, put your legs up against a wall and then push yourself into the wall a little bit more. It will help you open the legs. It will. This is a good stretch anybody that wants to do. So we're going to do some kicks in Wudang Tai Chi a little bit later, and in our all of our low work requires that there be openness in the hip and that the legs be strong and be flexible. Here we are. There are actually stretching machines that look like this, and you can put your feet in a lock and crank it. You can. They do exist. I like the wall method. The other one is to just, as we're doing right now, at the point that your chest is flat, your hips will be fully open. They will. All right. So pull up, fist just behind your hip. I'm going to use this to push up and over. Alright, so plant your fist, push yourself up, just to the point that you can feel your hips release, right? You don't have to stand on your hands. And push yourself over. And we're going to do this 6 more times. 1, All right, as we do these stretches, if you're practicing this on your own, that last one, set yourself up to hold that, and I'll work on that for what we're doing as well. Set yourself up to make that last one the one that you let me see how close I can get, and hold it. The next time, do the same. Again, we're trying to build up the ability to do what you choose to do, not what your body says, nah, I can't do that. Okay? That is not that you shouldn't listen to your body. I preach on that all the time. You must listen to what your body is telling you. But what you want to accomplish is that when you're trying to do something, it's easier to do it, or you can do it, versus I can't do that today. All right? Some things that I was talking about I couldn't do last week, I can do today. I still use my hands getting up. Working on that. I have a turn. I'll show you. I'm good with using my hands. And I'm going to talk about that just for a second. I've talked about using your hands to pull your body up. I've talked about doing this. As you are working with your body, as we're doing some of this body work, what you want to be able to do is to move as you choose. Okay? Let me say that again. You want to be able to move as you choose. If you want to do a certain movement, you are able to do it. That capability comes with practice, comes with work, comes with actively doing whatever it is so that you can increase your capability to do it. All right, so I'm sitting here. I have one leg on the ground. I have my other leg foot's planted on the ground. All right, and my goal, not sure it's gonna happen today, but we're gonna go for it. My goal is that as I stand up, as I bring my weight up, that I'm just going to come straight up. Probably not going to happen. Well, I'm closer. I'm closer. All right. Yay me. All right. This kind of a move is something that I used to be able to do, and I'm happy that I can do it better now. Part of it comes from some of what we do in our Tai Chi sword form. We have some low work that actually uses this twisting form. We also have in our basic methods, Wudang's 3 basic methods, we have something called coiling snake that uses similar stance, a similar transfer of weight. Right? So I'm here. Now, what I want to be able to do is to keep going. If I keep going now, my hands will go down on the floor. I should be able to get here and then come up without using my hands. I was not able to do that with using my hands a little while ago. So I'm really happy. It's coming. More stretching for today. I would like to do one more thing, and I had talked about this, I believe last time, and it's a leg stretch. So we're here. Your feet are on the floor, so just flat on the floor. Knees, give or take, you're thinking shoulder width-ish apart, not too wide. So, good body alignment. Alright, and from here, I'm going to lean back and bring my hands up to the front. Pretend that I have something that I'm holding here as I lean back. Right? And cramp in the leg. As I lean back, I got a cramp in my left leg there. So, all right. So what you're doing with this is here, here, and all of this is straight back. The bend is at the knees, right? So you're not doing this to lean your head back. You're not leaning your chest back. Your body stays straight. Rock back, come up. Back, and come up. Back, come up. Rock back, come up. One more time, rock back, hold, and come on up. Should feel that right about here. It is an excellent exercise for keeping the body straight and for building the strength, the holding strength that you want in your in the front part of the leg, so that as we're doing some of these other moves where you want this to hold, this should pull, right? What we just did on the floor with that stretch back is going to help pull that. Yeah, maybe a little bit sore for a little bit, but you'll be all right. So I'm going to stop here for today. Hope you enjoyed the mid-morning stretch, and I will be here again on Wednesday. We'll do it again. Thank you. And let me look for the stop button. There's the stop